audio input. Okay, there we go. Okay. We good? All right, I think we're good. Awesome, thanks, Goose. Swamp Survivor's back after missing a few weeks. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Hold on, I gotta turn the mic sensitivity down a little bit. Better, better, better. Okay, maybe one more. Better. Okay, sorry about that, guys. It wasn't picking up my microphone properly, but it looks like it's okay now. Sound quality good? Somebody give me a yes or a no there on the microphone, because I don't know why it wasn't picking up the microphone initially. Hopefully we're good now. Sounds good to me. Okay, excellent. It looked like I was peaking a little high, and I might still be. So if that's the case, I can turn it down a little bit too. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. All right. And then there should be just a little bit of audio capture in the background. Okay, good. Okay. Playing with the background music audio just a touch too. Might be too loud, but we'll see. Okay, cool. All right, so where are we at? Should have all the teams able to be pulled up. Yeah, I say that. And then weird things happen. Oops. Why is it doing this? Come on. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so we had decent finishes. Let's switch back over to here. Considering I had to be at work Sunday night, so I was trying to play around a busy work night. And so we still managed to finish 167. Obviously, we spiked the 40th place a couple weeks ago. But considering that hello, Debelina. Considering that I missed essentially one refresh in Power Hour because I got delayed at work. So overall, I'm pretty happy here. I'll take 167 for a week where I struggled with having to balance work stuff. So let's see what kind of inventory we have this week. What kind of inventory do we have? All right. 34 and 1. That's pretty normal for a week. Okay. And then 3 and 3. Okay, good. Oh yeah, we have the monthly premium too. So we got 3 and a fancy one. So that's good. And we got 11 of these. So we'll do some cracking today for sure there. And if we switch over, what do we got? Saving up SIG packs here for next year's PCA 26. Oh yeah, for sure. That should be a very, very good card. You would hope. Yeah, I don't blame you for saving up for PCA 26. Because unless he completely falls off a cliff the rest of the season, they ought to give that card a really, really good rating. It's going to be similar to Acuna 23. It ought to be anyhow. With PCA having really good fielding and maybe not quite the speed. I don't know how many steals he has this year, but all right, we've got 31 and 3 here on the legend skills, so that's good. And then have we been trainer lucky 4, 3? Yeah, we have been. All right, we got lots of trainers to open today. So back-to-back walk-offs, right? Didn't he walk them off? Or no, he had back-to-back leadoffs, leadoff home runs, and then had the walk-off as well. First player in a long time, since like 1950, to have a first pitch home run and a walk-off home run, a last pitch home run in the same game. There was somebody for the A's, I think, that did it in the 50s. So, all right. Well, let's get cracking on these trainers. See what we can do. Hitting expert, not a great start. Not going to do us anything. Home run hitter, okay. I would love a good home run hitter. I would love a good home run hitter here. Ah, man, we got one good option and one really bad option. So close. And, yeah, specific DSTs. I do need specific DSTs. I'm trying to think which ones I need on which account. We can look, but I am hunting. I am hunting specific DSTs. Table setter. I think that 90 is a max. Not that table setter's that good, but okay. And batting eye. All right, nothing there. Let's see. Let's take a look real quick and see what we're hunting for DSTs. Contact Master would definitely be good. We don't need Bad Ball. There's a Contact Master 3. Hard Hitter 2 that's pretty good. Hard Hitter 2 that's pretty good. We would definitely take a Hard Hitter 3. Born to be a Star 2. We could use a 3 would be an upgrade. Another... I hate this Contact Master 2. So another Contact Master. Another Contact Master. Another bad 2. Strategist I'm not really concerned about because it's my catcher. So Contact Master on the batting side for sure. Yeah, holy Contact Master. And then on the pitching side, this is a CM3, I believe. Yep. We already have a Workhorse 3. We have a Mr. Perfect 2 that's pretty good. We have Slow Starter 2 that's pretty good that we got last week when we switched into this Chris Sale off of the PI set he was on into a Slow Starter. So we're pretty happy there. A Fireballer 3 would be much better. There's my Chameleon 3 already. A Bullpen Day would be good. I think this account wants Bullpen Day. There's a mediocre Control Master 3. A better Fireballer would be good. And Bullpen Day 2. Okay, so on the pitching side, we want Bullpen Day and Fireballer. Both would be very good. Bullpen Day, Fireballer would be really good. And Contact Master would be really good. Yeah, nobody's really got a backup triple 3 set here that we would take. So, yeah. So let's see what we can pull. Decent amount of hits for the premium. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go premium pitching. But it's choosable. No, the premium one's not choosable. That's the limited one. Yeah, we do have some really good premium hits, but we got 4 chances here. Let's see what we can get, if we can get something. All right, Strat 1, not gonna do us anything. That's fine. Chance Maker 2, not gonna do what we need right here. All right. PChem 2, that's an upgrade. That's a bit of an upgrade because I think we're on PChem 1. And the big one. Come on. Show me what we need. PI 2. Boo. All right. Well, rip that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. We don't have a whole lot of those, so we're gonna hold off on all those for now. We can open these for now, I guess. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, so other than a slight PChem upgrade, we struck out on this account today. Yeah, we don't really care about the middle and long relievers, so let's unequip that and register. Oops, not what I want to do. Register PChem 2. Funny enough, he has ground baller, so we get a matching. We get a match there that is actually decent. So that's funny. Need to work on his total overall set at some point, but that's good. Okay, so we struck out there. Not a big deal, not a big deal. Let's go back over here. If it'll load properly, come on, load for me. There we go. All right. Got a lot of chances here too. Let's see what we get. A home run hitter? Come on. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. A really low swing and miss chance and a decent home run chance. Unfortunately, it's set on catcher position for catcher, so that we'd have to re-roll it. But this could be usable. That's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. That's something. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. What do we got? Table setter. All right. And line drive machine. Ooh, come on. Come on. Be good. Be good. Be good. Okay. It's okay. Power 8. Base power 85. Jeez. I guess for first baseman it's doable, but that's just okay. All right, now the big ones. Come on. Okay, what do we want on this account? What do we want here? We already have a good Pio 3 here. We have a really good Pio 3 there. We already have a Chance Maker 3 here. We have a Contact Master 3 here. We have a BI 2, but it does reduce by 2, so a better BI would be okay. We have a Chance Maker 3 here. There's another BI with a 2 reduction. There's a Strat 3 we already have. We have a Bad Ball 1 on my shortstop. And we have a Born to Be a Star 2 here. So we're not really looking for anything on the batting side necessarily. Backup sets. Nobody's got a backup set yet. Cooney's got a backup Chance Maker set, but yeah, a Bad Ball Hitter 3 would be really good, even though I do have a defense first shortstop with Laser Beam, but it would still make a big improvement there. So yeah, a Bad Ball Hitter 3 would be good. Oh, hey, Red X, I missed you in YouTube chat. I'm so sorry. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Glad to see you. All right, what do we need here? We need... So there's a Slow Starter 2, so we could upgrade that. Here's a Slow Starter 3 that we already have. Fireballer 3 that's kind of meh, so we would take a better one there. We should probably re-roll our option here. Control Master 3 that's also kind of meh. Workhorse 3, that's good. We do have a triple 3 Control Master to replace Randy at some point, so another Control Master 3 would be would mean a change here. BPD 2, that's not bad. BPD 2, that's not bad. Control Master 1, we definitely would love another Control Master. Yep, Control Master 1. Control Master 1, so much Control Master here. And we have a BPD 3. So, yeah, I mean, Control Master would be an improvement. Maybe Bad Ball Hitter. Or maybe something with some variety to roll into on one of these guys. So, all right, let's see what we can do. Clear down to the bottom. Okay, here we go. Chance Maker 1, boo. Cooperative Pitching 2, boo. Look at that swing and miss rate, though. Holy cow. BPD 2. It's not a very good one. So I don't... We had, what, 223 already? Has an eraser match already. That could be useful. All right, and the big one, Strategist 2. Man. All right, looks like we pretty much struck out today. Looks like we pretty much struck out today. I do have, no, he does not have eraser, and he does not have eraser. Neither one have eraser. All right. And these numbers were both pretty good, and the numbers on the one we pulled were bad. So yeah. All right, bunch of striking out today on the trainers. That's okay. We can still salvage the day. So let's start here. All right, Tyler Matzik. We want a good set on Matzik here. All right. Let's land it. Let's land the good one. Well, that would have been funny. A 333 slow starter would have been something interesting. But we hit a 332. All right. Maybe that bodes well. We were so close. All right. We got 3 of these. Let's knock these 3 out first. All right. Ultimates aren't gonna show anything today. That's fine. All right, 34 PSCTs this week. What can we hit? Come on, show me something good. We're looking for at least 3 looks at a legend skill. If we get a good chunk of the way through this and we don't see a legend, we'll switch languages for the mojo. Come on. Absolutely stone cold so far. But we just need the one. We just need the real one. Come on. All right, we are going to... All right, we're going to switch it up for the... We went 0 for 14. We're going to make the switch. Setting. Sound. All right. Still 20 looks. Still 20 looks at what we need. We can make the bullpen and hopefully the overall team a lot better if we can just hit on one of these 20. All right. Show me something good here. At this point, we need to see a legend skill. That would be a good start, considering we're 0 for 20. Man. I'm just getting shut out today. All right. All right. That's how today's going to be, huh? No big deal. No big deal then. All right. Well, we're definitely going to go into next week overdue. Holy cow. Yeah, we're just no soup for you today. Huh. We have not seen a legend skill yet, by the way, if you're keeping track. Yeah. And a couple 3-3-3s. Last try. Absolutely struck out today. Wow. We haven't done that in a while. All right. Yeah, thanks for the consolation prize, game. Oof. Big oof. All right. Well, some days the game kicks you while you're down. Some days the game just kicks you while you're down. Man. Let's correct these, see if we get lucky here. Nope. No luck there. Yeah, we just got nothing today. Stone cold nothing. All right. I'm wondering. Maybe we try to find something other than ground baller here. And Minter. Just to keep him. I mean, we're not having any luck removing him. I have the fielding to run ground baller technically, but I have a starter that runs it effectively, but I also have enough blues. I wonder if I go find something else on Minter. Even Backbone would probably be better, right? At a MR3. I don't know. Maybe we come back to it. Maybe we come back to it. How was Puckett last week? Yeah, Kirby was really good last week. That's cool. Really solid all the way around. He's been really good, but it helps that he hits behind. He hits behind Brett, and Brett gets on base a lot. Yeah, so you can see Brett doesn't hit for a lot of power, but he gets on base, which is what he needs to do with Chance Maker. And then Teddy was really good. Yep, remains really, really good. Again, hitting behind a Chance Maker, so his stats are very boosted. Same thing here. Gets on base, doesn't hit for a whole lot of power, and that is just fine. All right. What? Anything else on this account? I guess we'll switch back. What nerf? I've been running Finn. I did switch to on this account because I was facing guys in the top 100 a lot. I did switch to prediction for a while, but I have found that the Finn nerf is just really good. So I've been back to Finn the last few 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. Been back to Finn. So I did a lot of my stuff already today. I've been grinding a lot, so I don't have any club challenge, stage challenge, nothing to do. I did spike a crazy number here. Whoops. 3,000 points in stage 10. So had some really, really good numbers. The game where my pitching didn't do as well, my batting just went absolutely off. And yeah, what did I score? I scored, how many runs did I score? 25 RBIs in game 4. Only 2 homers, but scored 25 runs. 1 double play. Yeah. Put up a ton of runs. 23 singles. 5 doubles, a triple, a couple homers, 9 walks. It's a real good game. Obviously got the 5 wins. Game 4 is the only game I didn't go complete game. Had 3 shutouts. Yeah. Who pitched in game 4? Was that Millwood? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that was good. But I guess that's it on this account right now. But so let's roll on the other one. Let's roll some PSCTs here. See if our luck continues to be wretchedly bad. Who are we? What are we rolling on here? We've been considering a lot of things. We improved. We got a 3-3-2 on Chris Sale, but we've got a good slow starter is like the best 3-3-2 you can ask for, and we've got a pretty solid trainer here. So, same thing with Smoltz. We're on a 3-3-2, but it's really good. It works really well with a good trainer, a good level 2 trainer. We've been rolling on the bullpen. Batting wise, we're holding out hope for a Supreme somewhere. And Sheffield's been really, really good with this bad ball hitter 3 trainer. So we're not in a rush to get a 3-3 on him. I think we need to improve the bullpen. So Kimbrel it is. All right, let's get it. Let's get after it. 3, 2, 3. Oh, so close. So close to being amazing. But we already have a 3-3-2 Control Master. All right. Come on. 2-1-3. Already a good set on it. That would have been freaking awesome. All right. Come on, show me the 3-3. Another Control Master set. All right. Let's see if we cannot strike out here. We're only looking for 9s. Man, we'll just take some legend skills. That would be a good place to start. The PSCTs just are not guaranteeing us anything today. Absolutely nothing. Man, some days it just not your day. I don't know what the game has against me today. But the answer appears to be a lot. It has a lot against me. All right, if you're keeping track at home, we're 0 for 55. Okay, we went 0 for 55 on PSCTs and then saw a 1-2-1 Mr. Perfect. We went 0 for 55 on PSCTs to start the day between the two accounts. Without a legend skill in sight. We've seen one legend skill in over 60 PSCTs. Are we going to go 1 for 65? It was 34 on the other one, 31 here. There we go. There we go. The 10% chance. Yeah, we just went 1 for 65. We just went 1 for 65. Man. All right. No dice there. Yeah, I'm on quite the streak here. 0 for 30 on historic boxes, pulling supreme packs. 1 for 65 on PSCTs this week. Man, I love this team too. I really love this team. Chef's been really good, even at a 3-3-2 because of this crazy trainer. It's not even that crazy, but it's very good. It's a very, very good trainer. Yeah, pretty solid. Pretty solid. No, that's not what I wanted to do. How has he been as far as second baseman go? Yeah, doesn't get on base that much, but hits for a ton of power. And really, his average isn't bad. He just doesn't walk at all. Strikes out a ton. And that's okay. Not bad. Not bad. Hornsby continues to be very strong. Doesn't hit a lot of homers. And that's okay. Yeah, continue to like this team and where we're at. But man, we just haven't been able to make any improvements lately. And that is a bummer. I mean, just for the heck of it, let's crack 10 signature packs. See if we pull Chipper. How's it going, Santrex? Hope you're doing well. We pulled a diamond. We pulled a Met. Which one is it? DeGrom 15. We pulled 2 diamonds. All right. Jacob Wilson. Pulled Jacob Wilson and Jacob DeGrom. A couple of Diamond Jacobs. All right. Did somebody battle me? Our Rock tried to battle me. All right. That didn't go too well for him. What about rank battle? I'm getting beat up in the last hour. Getting beat up. And that one was close. All right. This team finished 347, and again, I was missing refreshes at work, so it's hard enough to run both teams sometimes, and especially at work. Tough. Clearing notifications here. All right, so we do have a little surprise. I am managing a new team. I have taken over management of a new team. And so we can take a little look at that. All right. Move this. Give it a second. Suppose I'm moving it. Hold on. Come on. There. Ah, come on. Pull it back up. Hold on. Just 1 second. There we go. All right. So we've got a new team. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. Let's just say I don't have a name change ticket. I've been granted permission to change the name, but I don't have a name change ticket for 2 more weeks. So yeah. But let's see what we're working with here. So it's an older Braves team. You could tell because Gary Matthews hasn't been in the game for a while. Got some old Supremes. Has a Greg Maddux Sig. So we've got an interesting mix here, but let's look and see what we're working with. In the reserve here, sort by, not by type. I think I put all the reserve players away. I did. Okay. So we got, let's see what we're working with in the back here. Because this kind of matters. So we've got some more legends in the back. So we have Strider 23, one of the best Braves pitchers. Don't have a set on him yet. We have Smoltz 96, also one of the best Braves pitchers. Don't quite have a set on him yet. It's fine. We got Slow Starter 1 here. But we do have a Smoltz in the back in case we pull a Slow Starter trainer. We have a Hornsby for DH potentially. Back here, we have Chris Sale 24, another one of the best pitchers, and this one is just waiting for an LSSCT, and ready to be an absolute monster. So we have that. So we have 3 of the best pitchers in Sale. Sale and Smoltz are like the number 1 and number 2. Well, after Maddux, but so Maddux is probably the best Sig I think the Braves have, and then it's Sale and Smoltz, and then Strider's a top 5 as well. So we have 3 great pitchers we can work on in the back. We have that Acuna 23, but we have another Acuna 23. If we go back here, we have an Acuna 23 on our bench, just waiting to pull a 333. Jeff Burrows is actually a pretty decent SIG, and the reason he's a decent SIG is he has 82 base I. Overall, he's only a 70, but he can run pred with the I. But yeah, 3 great starting pitchers. I mean, we have a pretty good set. Millwood and Fried are both like top 7 Brave starters as well. So we don't have to be in a hurry here. Fried's got a 333 slow starter. He's in great shape already. Pico Finn. Millwood's got a 333 workhorse. Mess Dom. We could do better than Dom, but and we could use a legend adjust there, and we could use a 2 here. But we do have the match, which helps a little bit. So we're not bad there. Fried's got a slow starter 3 on him already. The Nolan Ryan is a workhorse Boss Finn. So obviously we don't love Boss necessarily. But he does have, and we only have a workhorse 2 here. So it works out. I mean, his stam is through the roof. We probably want to get off a Boss. I don't know what we want necessarily yet. Maddox is running PI, Boss, Pico. Interesting set. And the reason it works is we have a PI that reduces by 2 here. Denny McClain is running... Do I not have an ace? I just realized that. Okay, we need to go find an ace. We probably need to go find it. Might work if without the legend change. Interesting. Well, yeah, I exactly that, Paul. I'm definitely looking at replacing the soup and the legend. So, and this works again. It's anchored by a PI that reduces legend skills by 2. But we obviously don't love Boss Pico here. The problem is that when I took over management of the team, we don't have any blues. So we got to build up some blues. The bullpen is decent. X got a 3-3-2 bullpen day, Iron Will Dom. We don't have elite closer. It's not great. It's fine. I'm not real happy. We definitely got to get the closer situation figured out. Petrosian's on a 3-3-2 as well. So we need some 3-3-3s. We got a lot of 3-3-2s here. We need some 3-3-3s. Farnsworth is on a bullpen day, Dom set. I don't love Crossfire, obviously. We've got some work to do. Iggy 22 is a fine. He's not the best Iggy, but for sure, but it's fine. We're on a 3-3-2. McMichael. We're on a 3-3-2 with Ground Baller that we need to get rid of. And Billy Wagner is on a 3-3-2 co-op. And I just realized that his train is bad. We don't have enough break. We need to retrain this because he doesn't even have. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. So we got to do a retrain here. That's not even like. Yeah. That train is awful. So we need to get a retrain done on Billy for sure. So yeah, the team has some holes. For sure, and we got PChem on Gossage. Batting side. So obviously standouts, Gwynn, Mantle, Morgan. We have good bases. Yeah, for where we're at, I think co-op base could be good. The problem is we don't have. I don't think we have a PSCT for it or a DST for it. I definitely think I ran on the BigNukey team I have. I ran co-op ace on Chris Sale, the Chris Sale SIG, co-op ace Finn or something, right up until PR 500. like into plat, and it was doable. It was workable. It got by. So all right. So what are we working with here? So Tony Gwynn's on a 3-3-2. Born to be a Star. The base is 161. Master Base Thief, aggressive base running. So just kind of an on base machine here. And we have again decent little level 2 DST. Gary Matthews. We have a lot of these power hitter trainers that have decent position matches. We also get the sub match here, which is nice. We're on Chance Maker, aggressive base running prediction with only 72 I and unadjusted. This is something. Yeah, this is something. I need to adjust the I if I'm going to keep this for any amount of time, I think. But yeah, so we have an interesting made better by the fact that we have a Chance Maker 3 with prediction match. But yeah, that's something else right there. We don't know this team's PR. This team I was granted the management of this team because it was not being run. All right, we don't break TOS here, but yeah, I'm managing this team because we don't know because it wasn't being run. All right, Mantle. We have Contact Master, 5-tool, Strength and the Strength. Mickey's a switch hitter. Strength and the Strength tends to work pretty well. I don't hate this set. Yeah. Yeah, Goose used to help manage this team as well. So I'm thinking it's gonna end up around P3. I'll be happy if it can crack into P3. Another power hitter trainer. We have a ton of these. Contact Master 3 really helps, and we have the matching strength and the strength, so Mantle's pretty good. And this train is good. Yeah, 77I. Yeah, I think I have enough legend change tickets. I'm gonna do this today. I'm gonna legend change that. And yeah, spray would definitely be good to go get spray. But again, we don't have the resources to mess with a lot of stuff right now. And the fact that he's at a 333, so we're working with it. Ozzy is DHing? Yeah, Ozzy's DHing. Because he's got bad ball hitter charisma barreled up. So we're okay with this. Overall. And we have a bad ball hitter 1. So yeah. We definitely need to make a trainer swap at some point. My cleanup hitter with bad ball hitter probably doesn't want to be running leading hitter, but here we are. Riley 21. They have a really weird train. I don't hate it though. It's a 5-tool train. Obviously Riley is not your typical 5-tool guy. But yeah, Contact Master adjusted to 82 base con's not bad. And then barrel it up again. So Austin works. All right, Joe Morgan unfortunately is running a 3-3-2 bad ball. It has strength in the strength. Like Joe might be my first target for improvements. Because I want to, obviously he's a forever second baseman. I want to get him settled with a set. So Joe might be my first target. We have Freddie 18, obviously not Freddie's best SIG year, but not his worst either. We don't have an Olsen 23 in the back. There's an Olsen 22 in the player reserve. But yeah, so we got BI Charisma, another barrel it upset. And this train could be better. We could have lower I on a BI guy with more speed. So definitely could work on Freddie's train as well, but we're hoping to pull a better first baseman at some point too. Swanson 18, fielding first, shortstop, born to be a star, laser beam. I I don't hate this. I don't hate this. This isn't bad. So, fielding first shortstop does not have a does not have an elite fielding trainer, but has a pretty solid leading hitter trainer. That's probably being wasted it on this guy. And then our catcher is a SIG catcher with 170 fielding and laser beam. So we're happy enough with that for now. We do have elite fielding here. And yeah. So that's the team. So lots of things to work on. Obviously, our outfield with Mantle and Gwynn, pretty good. Matthews has one of the few 3-3 sets. So we're not in a hurry to replace him with Acuna, but if we look at oh wait, am I on batting order? Okay. Here we go. If we compare these two, I hate the UI change they made. Matthews is a base 69 and Acuna is a base 75. So obviously at some point we would love to get Acuna into the lineup. Yeah, the UI changes lately have not been good. Gwynn is not a bad Supreme. What is a 74 base Supreme? I'm happy with Gwynn, and obviously Mantle's a beast. So I could see down the line replacing Matthews, but again, Acuna, he's got one of the few 3-3 sets, so we're probably not in a hurry to replace him. And he's got a Chance Maker 3 DST on him, so there's a lot going right here that we don't need to be in a hurry. So what's our priority? Well, probably Joe Morgan here. Probably Joe. And then who knows? Hopefully we pull a better first baseman SIG. We could improve first base. At some point, Ozzy can be replaced as the DH, but again, 3-3 set, and that's why he's at DH. What do we got? Let me check the player reserve again. Man, the UI changes are just so annoying. Nothing is intuitive. Again, Lonnie, we'd rather have Acuna, and we're happy with the other two outfielders. I guess if we really got desperate, we could, if we rolled something on Gwynn or Mantle, we could move them to DH and roll on Lonnie, but I don't think it's a priority. I think these starting pitchers are going to be a priority. Olsen 22 is not that great. I think the Freddy's better. And Morton's a top 10 Brave starter too, ironically. This team has all the starting pitching. So it's probably Joe Morgan on the batting side, and that might be the biggest priority. Pitching side, as much as I want to, I think it might be one starter. I think it might be find something on Chris Sale, get rid of McLean, and then work on the bullpen. The bullpen needs a lot of work. We need to get one or two really solid sets in the bullpen. So I think the priority is Joe Morgan, Chris Sale, and then bullpen. We don't have Kimbrel. That's the one SIG we really don't have, and the bullpen is Kimbrel. I'm guessing I would improve McMichael first. He's a very good bullpen SIG, and they all have reasonable 3-3-2 sets. Control Master, BPD. Farnsworth has BPD. Yeah. Maybe Wagner. Wagner's a good SIG. He can run craftsmanship really well. So, yeah. Yo, Jimmy Buckets, what's up? Hornsby could be the DH down the road too. Yeah, Hornsby would be a very good DH, much better than Ozzy. And so Yeah, so we've got some work to do. That said, we're not going to roll anything on stream today. What I'm going to do, my plan with this team is I'm going to run it as is. I've been getting through 100 league balls, working through 100 league balls. I'm down to about 50, and I've acquired a few more. So I've probably run 70 in the last couple days. I've got 46 left. I have pulled 4 diamond trainers. One of these was a season end reward. I spiked earlier today. I got really lucky. I got 2 of these. It came with when I took it over. The person had not used this Wish Premium yet, so we're gonna wait a little bit. But this could be really good. We do have a Wish skill select ticket, so that's really good. So I was excited to take over management of this team for sure. We're gonna go here. We're gonna do this. Okay. Um, I would save the PSCTs. Um, yeah, I would. It kind of depends. It depends on how quickly you think you're gonna acquire some more team sigs, Jimmy. If you're gonna spend any money at all, and like for example, and grab this pennant pass here, which I guess it doesn't come with a team sig anymore. But if you've got a team sig waiting on a GI, for example, and you grab this for $30 because the value is just absurd for $30, or you're planning on spending a little bit and ending up with some team sigs, I would save the PSCTs. If you're in a position where you're not really spending till like the dono event. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you're playing the game and earning your PSCTs, you're gonna earn what 10 to 15 a week at a low team level. Up at the very top here, both my teams earn. I average over between 25 and 30 a week PSCTs. So you're definitely gonna want a handful of them when you do roll another team sig. But if you've got Black Diamond Primes, you can make team improvements by rolling sets on those for sure, and then maybe you earn PSCTs faster, and because you're able to beat a league mode higher or whatever the situation is. So, yeah, I mean, I could see rolling some. I would make sure 25 to 30 from packages too. I'm trying to think. I'll have to count up where I get them from. But like every week, I have about 25 to 30 on both of my diamond teams. So let's go through and count where I get them from. I know. So if we go into the special shop here, so I usually get the clutch hits. It doesn't take much to get this one, especially if you buy the coins here. So I usually get 1, 2. You average about 1 here. So we'll call it 3. I usually grab. Oh, I need to. I didn't realize this account hadn't done this. I need to do this. We're gonna want these. So we're at 3 so far. 1, 2, 3. I usually grab. I usually grab about 3. On the one account has here. This isn't the account to be doing this on. Let's go back to the other account. But yeah, so this is my project for a little while. Let's go to Nuclear Winter. So this account I have a ton of BD pieces, and so I usually grab all 5 of these, but let's call it 4. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I should be saving league balls, huh? And when does that come in, Ed Paul? Do we have a date on that? What's up, Evan? In YouTube, how you doing? Thanks for joining me over there. All right, so we're at 1, 2, 3. We'll call it 4 on average, so that's 7. So 7 just from the shop each week. And then where else do I get them? Where else do we get PSCTs? Stage challenge. Doing awesome, just living life. Awesome to hear. All right, this is like half a one because you only get this every 2 weeks. No, you didn't miss hardly anything. You missed me getting very unlucky again. So we'll call it 7.5 here. 3 more here is well. All right, so it's 4 every 2 weeks, so we'll call it 2. So we're up to what, 9? Yeah. So we're at 9. Where else do we earn these? Somebody help me out. I've never walked through it like this before. Do we get some here? I can't remember. Do you get some from ranked rewards? Yeah. Check-ins, yep. So view rewards. So another, call it 1. This account sometimes gets another one, but so we're up to 10 from ranked rewards. Check-in, if we go to play passes, yeah. Where can we check the check-in? Is there a way to do that? Event. Check-in. So you get 1 every other week here. So that's like 10.5. The events, got 1 from the event. I'll get 1 from the event. Most of the time you get 1 a week from an event. So 11.5. You might get another one like you get another 1 here. 1 there. 1 there. So we're up to like 12 or 13. Another event 1 here. Whenever you click on whatever this thing is, which I haven't done on this account. That was weird. I thought I had done that on all my accounts. What did we get for that? Oh, there's another one. There we go. Yeah. Thanks, Davelina. Yeah, when you're like me and you whiff on Supreme packs, I get a bunch. Yeah. So just do we get any from club? I don't remember if you get any from club. So I don't remember where you. I don't know if you get any from club here. I don't remember where you check. But yeah, so I get most of them just naturally through the game. I don't buy. I mean, I obviously buy packages and stuff, but on a weekly basis, I really don't. And then the rest of my beginning box pieces, yeah. And then from League, Sim and League, you get a handful. Rank coin, yeah, I counted that. Yeah, I counted that as one average of one a week. So, um, but yeah, um, I haven't even bought this here right now because I don't need any of this stuff yet. So I haven't pulled the trigger there. Career shop. I don't play the career mode, so you could. Um, yeah, it's really weird. You don't think about it until you do what I do and you actually save them. I don't mind the tangent. There's nothing going on today. But yeah. So yeah, for whatever, however they come, like I said, I seem to get on these two accounts that I mainly run here, I get 25 to 30 a week. Now part of that is where I finish in ranked because you got to finish in plat to get one a week from ranked and different things. So and you got to be able to be beaten. Like I said, league mode for sure. I mean, I'm 131 and 17 in league mode, so I get a fair bit here as well. Um, yeah. So, all right, yeah. So we took a peek at the new team. But anyhow, my plan for that new team is I'm gonna save, and I'm probably gonna save just completely save, not do anything with it until the holidays. We get to the holidays, and then when the 100 PSCT for $100 pack comes out, I will probably splurge and pick that up. And I'm estimating I'm gonna have somewhere between 4 to 500 PSCTs if you include the ones the 100 that I'll buy, and then I'll just do a massive stream day where I just unload like 400 plus PSCTs. We'll save a bunch of blues and greens. We'll have like a dozen, well, probably over a dozen trainers, um, and yeah, we're just gonna have a massive overhaul day. So I'm probably gonna stash that team in a club somewhere, um, and just let it kind of do its thing. We'll see. We'll once I figure out what the PR is, I'm gonna stash it um, in a club somewhere where I can get my um, weekly club stuff. Oh, there's two more. Um, two more a week from club crafting. There's two more a week. I would not buy a premium skill trainer. I would not spend any money on something that's not at your level. I wouldn't even. So I did not spend anything. I did not spend a lot of money on anything that wasn't guaranteed until I needed to make a push in trying to make a push into diamond. Um, I if you want to spend money, we can talk about this too. I mean, I'm not a pro, I would never be a proponent of telling anybody to spend money unless you have it. Like, obviously, I spend money willy nilly, but I have it to do that, and so. But I definitely recommend people being careful. So the single best thing you can buy in this game, I think, is this. They've been doing these for the last 2 years now. This is the fourth one they've done, or fifth one they've done. They did an off-season one, right? However many they've done. These are incredible value. If you want to spend $30 on the game, oh yeah, for sure. It depends on what you have resources. Here's what I buy every week. All right, I go to my friendship points. I don't really need these on this account. You buy a league ball. You buy your hit coins. Event shop. Save for your sig pack. If that's gone, they refresh this occasionally, so I would probably just save your points. But if they're burning a hole, the premium skill trainer recruit ticket is probably fine. Club store. Again, try to get into a club where you can buy your signature pack, and then if you need it, and then buy these. Although you could make an argument for not buying this and saving for trainer combos if you have a lot. Career shop. If you play career, buying the PSCT is really good. I don't know that I'd buy anything else. It depends if you play a lot of career. Clutch hits. I need to buy this for the week. Buy that. Rank shop. Get this. Get these. If you have a lot of extra left, grab your trainers, this one first and then this one. Live shop, make sure you buy the 2 jokers every week, no matter what you do. I'm assuming we're going to have live mode next year as well come back. And jokers are your best friend. So buy your jokers. I actually need to buy these for rolling on a potential SID change. Black Diamond shop. Always get your green. Always get your blue. And then a lot depends on how much you have left. I would buy the first PSCT before I bought these probably, but these are very good. And then you can get your mileage sig packs if you want. So, in terms of Clubcraft, always get this. I've got just under 2 hours. Always get this. These aren't bad. They're not that expensive. Where is pitcher stand? Because these can really land you a crazy train. And yeah. And then I save to hit these every time I get a chance. So. All right. Who sent me a friend request? Redex sent me a friend request on this account. Heck yeah. I will make room for Redex. I need to make room for Guriels as well. I wonder why these guys went back to just the fancy logo. Who does not need to be on my friends list here? You know who does not need to be on my friends list? I don't need Stoops. Who else do I not need on my friends list? I think I did this team review already. All right, let's make some room. There we go. I'll have to get B-Ham in, but I have B-Ham on the other team I know too. So, but yeah, rough day today again. We are kind of spinning our wheels a little bit here. This isn't until the end of the month, so we've got 2 more weeks until we get another look at a Supreme and our pity. We'll have our pity pack at the beginning of September. Yeah, at some point, Ed Paul was making reference to it. They talked about that new mechanic, the break the ceiling update that they're gonna come out with. Um, we don't have a good idea of what that's gonna be, right? It's just supposed to be. I believe it was implied that the break the ceiling mechanic was gonna be, um, like not pay to win. Um, it was gonna be like another grind mechanic. Um, kind of available for all players. I I thought that was the impression we got. I don't know. We got a big update coming here at the end of the year. Um, I know they're also supposed to do something with rank battle. To make rank battle more accessible at all skill levels. So something within like so if you're just in bronze ranked, they're supposed to be making ranked more interesting for each level of ranked. Their roadmap earlier in the year, we should have gone over it when it came out. Maybe I wasn't streaming when they came out early in the year, but yeah, there's definitely some things on there that were on their roadmap that are coming. What do you get here? Just a premium diamond trainer recruit. Okay, that's not that good. That's why I haven't bought it yet. Yeah, so we should have some big updates coming. But all right, what else we got going on today? Anything we have going on? I can't think of anything. Maybe I'll try to track my PSCTs for y'all, where they're coming from. But man, it's just a lot more exciting when we roll something and have something to do. Yeah, I didn't have a chance to get stats from last week either, which is unfortunate because I don't know how Chris Sale is doing. I guess I could check and see where he's at right now, but nope, not stats. 239, so better than Millwood, comparable to Millwood. The OPS Millwood's allowing a lot less. K per walks, yeah, so K per 9. So that's not bad. The big thing is Bedrosian's gotten a lot better. Busy's got that trainer, so Gossage's and Iglesias. Wow, Iglesias is really struggling. Okay. I don't think Iggy has that many innings pitched, thankfully. Yeah, he has a low innings pitched. That's kind of why I stashed him there. Is his stats don't look good, but he has a low innings pitched. Setup 2, my setup 2 just doesn't pitch that much. Yeah, could have used a better bullpen day trainer for sure. I love my Chameleon. Yeah, Chameleon. Craft is obviously it's a 3-pitch craft, and Eraser, and I've been very happy. What's he at for this week? Oh, nice. Triple 3 on Dibble. That sounds fun. I've been very happy with him in the bullpen. So he's got a 2.13 ERA. So on my team, he's the second best reliever. Kimbrel's actually doing really well this week. Now again, it's early. 2-pitch pitcher, and you have a DST2. Okay, yeah, I have a DST3 on mine, so that helps. But if you look, like, if you compare Kimbrel's OPS allowed, Wagner's better. His whip's a lot better. Kimbrel's getting really lucky. They have similar K to walk. Wagner's not striking out a lot of guys, but I mean, it works. Hunting for craftsmanship, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Eraser's been really good. And yeah, great. The decrease greatly with runners in scoring position. A lot of times he lets guys on base, but prevents the home run, and then triggers a racer or craft or whatever. And then is there a on base when runners in scoring position here? Increases all stats and the chance of a ground ball when runners in scoring position. So a lot of times his whip is not good. Some of his behind the scenes metrics are not good. I guess we can look ranked. So yeah, like his whip's not good, but like doesn't allow home runs. And his ERA turns out to be really good. Because he triggers all the other effects. So, yeah. So definitely not a guy that strikes a lot of dudes out. Allows a lot of base runners, but gets out of jams by triggering the abilities without too much of a problem. So, we can look back and see. So we made I don't remember what change we made. We definitely made a change here somewhere. And he's in more. Oh, you know what it was? He's in more game. We cut down on. We changed the pull rate of our strategy. Oh, Evan, you're welcome. I'm glad the advice was helpful. The we changed how quickly our pitchers are getting pulled. And so Dibble set up 2. Yeah. Not a bad idea. But we changed our strategy on our starting pitchers from pull rate of 4, so don't pull them often, down to 3. So our starting pitchers get pulled a lot quicker. And we did that, you could see, kind of midway through the 3 week ago. And so Wagner's getting a lot more games. A lot more games. Look at the innings pitched. It went way up. Because he's been my setup man the whole time. I've had this set for several months. And actually it helped his overall stats. He came down. I'm not sure what we changed 2 weeks ago on him. We must have made a change. But yeah, obviously you could see OPS numbers improved, ERA numbers. We had a really good week there, but have been very good. But they're down from how high they were. Oh wait, you can't look at that. There we go. Because that's the active week, and it'll skew the stats. So yeah, overall really good. I wonder if I made a trainer change on him. Because we cut down on his. We had a lot of home runs the 1 week. But yeah, overall, really, really happy with Wagner. Really happy. Because yeah, unfortunately, my bullpen is not my strongest. Yeah, Kimbrel's OPS above 700. ERA's hovering around 3 some weeks. Yeah, it's always a 1 pitch inning, and Wagner's got a racer, and so you want that. You want him to have 1 pitch innings. Where were we at here? Innings pitched and games. Yeah, look at this. So he's showing up in 1,278 games, but only pitching less than 1,100 innings. So less than an inning a game, less than an inning a game. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure with a racer he's not going multiple innings, and it does not look like he is. So that's good. I mean, if we go back and view, we look at strategies. So yeah, if we look at all my pitchers, I went from substitution timing from 4 down to 3. And some of these guys could probably be okay with 4. But what I was watching is if you leave them at 4, they tend to have 7th or 8th innings where they get blown up, and you should be bringing in the bullpen. And so I wish there was a 3.5, to be perfectly honest, with some of these guys. Like Strider's got low stam and nothing that boosts stam. I want him out early. Freed's got workhorse and without mess. I wonder if I should go find mess. I think this matches the DST, and that's why I haven't messed with it. Yeah, I'm running full pickoff on everybody. BP. Oh, that's sick. 333 BPD Elite Closer is awesome. I'm running 333 BPD Elite Closer on Luke Jackson, who is one of the worst Brave SIGs available. But he when I had he was like the last SIG to round out my bullpen, and I happened to roll a 333 bullpen day on him. So despite the fact he's a 65 base stat, awful statted reliever, he's got the best set. Yeah, you just got to get a blue. But yeah, so like Freed has enough stam and has workhorse that I could probably make this a 4. I kind of want to find mess. I should hunt for that at some point. Maybe today. Maybe I hunt for that before we leave. Smoltz has Mr. Perfect with a good stam and mess as well. He could probably be higher. Sale has slow starter ace. With that stam and with mess, I probably wouldn't put him up higher. And then Millwood, I definitely would leave where he's at. But yeah. So I always tell people 3 or 4. If you go 2, you're going to end up using your long reliever. And if you go 5, they're going to get blown up late a lot. So, and then almost all my relievers are quick pulls, and I wonder he should probably be. I wonder if that's why he's having a bad week. If he should be lower. But yeah. Let me look at that Max Fried real quick. I don't know that I want to make a change. Yeah, generally it does consume more stam. It depends how much they have. I guess is what it comes down to. Yeah, the reason I left Dom is I have a matching gold, and the gold is home run reduction by 6%. So I'm not going to go hunt on him. I forgot how good this matching effect is. There's a reason why I'm running Dom. A, it's because it's not terrible, but B is this is a crazy good matching effect on a very good trainer overall. Home run reduction of 18% that scales with innings pitched. Combine that with this. This guy just does not give up home runs. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. Homer per 9. He wasn't even that good in Homer per 9, actually. But yeah. I'm surprised he wasn't better than that, to be honest. Kind of middle of the pack. His overall whip is really good. So. Yeah, for sure. I mean, DSTs. That's one other thing I got to show you about the other account is there's just no backup DSTs. What is Fried's homer per 9? 0.6, so it's actually right at my team average. Strider's is much better. Bedrosian's is really good. What is... So... Yeah, so... Location really matters, apparently, for giving up home runs. Both have good OP trainers. Fried's is actually better in terms of home run reduction. Yeah, Fried's is better in terms of home run reduction by quite a bit. I mean, the increased chance of a ground ball. He gets 5.3% from a gold craftsmanship match. Fried gets 6% there, but then gets these. So yeah, I'm surprised Fried gives up as many home runs as he does. So yeah, if we go back to I hate when it does that. Pull this team back over so I can work with it and stop it. OBS, why are you doing this to me? There we go. The biggest problem with this team and making changes is I had some good DSTs on it. But my trainer reserve is literally empty. I have a Born to Be a Star 1 and a TB 1, and that's it. And then I've got a bunch of Nasty Pitch. 5 of those. No OP, no Corner Work Master. Decent old school batting theorist here. I don't hate this. And this one's even better. This one's arguably even better. Yeah. So a couple of these potentially good for some guys. Bunch of guess hitter that need to go. So much power hitter. So much power hitter. Couple of mediocre. So I don't have line drive machine. I don't have home run hitter. I don't have OP. I don't have corner work master. I don't have like the 4 trainers you want in excess here. And so yeah. So we definitely need to build up some trainers. We've definitely got some work to do here. So. All right. Well, I think we're going to call it a little bit short today. An hour and a half is, I try to go 2 hours a lot of the time. But we kind of had a rough day and we don't have a whole lot we have to work on necessarily. Yeah. So I may call it a little bit short today. I'll of course be back next week. We'll see what next week brings. No, thanks for hanging out for sure. Yeah, no, I really appreciate everybody. The teams are coming along. Nuclear Winter is close to getting where we want it to be. We're like one big bump away from hopefully being a tournament team. So yeah. I'll catch you guys all next week, I think. Thanks everybody. Appreciate you guys.